Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out. It's Odom. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. The back's got it. Plenty space at the 20. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
First down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Tigers will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They'll test the right side here. Zero running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this route. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Because I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
First and goal, will try to run it in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Clemson!
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set. Key narration volume set to 100. Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set. Menu narration option is set to off.
Good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Tackle, but forced down.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown! He's thinking on the board here in this playoff game. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Colandrea. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short hands. It's Odom. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Pump over the middle. It smothers. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Shotgun formation here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the grab. It's Odom. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass, it's Calandria. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Incompletion makes it second down. scanning the field. It's Simpson. He fires it down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline. Penalty and take the result of the play. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smothers. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Colandrea. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here if you approach the half. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Brown.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's a run. Running back's got it. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Clemson tie. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it's fielded. It's sort of trying to make something happen. Oh, he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Simpson. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
It's another deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's looking deep again. He hauls it into the 25, still running. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Simpson. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie this score before the half? Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And they stop him short. Defense is stout here on back-to-back plays. No gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown,
a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field, it's Colandrea. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It smothers. Timeout is called. Cut strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Clemson.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He's past the marker and still going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The attempt from 42 yards out. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Alabama offense onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. And the ball's knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He escapes the pocket. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking for the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts it in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the run here. Lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Here comes the bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Simpson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defense. But it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The field goal unit coming on the field now. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. He smothers. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Breaking tackles.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. With the catch, it's Brown. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return as the pick ends that threat.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, that's two straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Hits the ground. It's Hales. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Short pass finds the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball and no play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
The defense showing blitz here. Back to pass. It's Colandrea. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
37.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchdown.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Colandrea. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in?